Last time on Throwback Tour Arlington, Medusa was able to shake off the pressure, making up for Atlanta's mistakes and taking a racing win. But it's time for everyone's favorite competition, freestyle. With our field of trucks tonight, it's truly anyone's game. Who can grab the top spot? This is Rorsrps, the Throwback Tour, and this is Monster Jam! Hello everybody and welcome back to Rorsrps, the Throwback Tour. My name is Preston Vieira and we're back in Arlington, Texas, looking for another champion, this time for freestyle. Our substitute Monster Mutt didn't do well in racing, so if he wants that second show or an invite to the World Finals, we're going to have to see him go big here in freestyle to get those points up. Let's take a quick look at our lineup to find out when he and the rest of our field are taking the track tonight. First up for freestyle, we are going to see our substitute Monster Mutt, followed by Toro Loco, our only breakable truck of the season. Gravedigger is going to come out next, followed by Donkey Kong. And we got Scarlet Bandit, and finishing out our first half, we have Destroyer. Brutus, our Atlanta racing champion, is going to come out next, starting off our second half, followed by Captain's Curse. Then we got Maximum Destruction, Predator, Zombie, and our tour leader right now, Medusa, and she is also our racing champion here in Arlington tonight. And it's going to be interesting to see these trucks come out on this track. We got a big floor and a couple good obstacles here on the track. Monster Mutt coming out of the tunnel now, and he's going to take a lap and say hello to these fans before he potentially destroys this truck out on this track. Monster Mutt, like I said, didn't do too well in racing, going out in round one. So he's looking for some points here in freestyle. If you don't know how the points work, if you go out in round one, you get 0 season points in racing. So he needs to have a solid performance to get his points up. Big air kicking off this run for Monster Mutt. Getting a little bit tripped up, setting the truck down, getting tripped up on those cars in the corner, taking on the double van stack here. Reverse slap wheelie, couldn't quite get those back tires underneath. Monster Mutt has been one that I've been waiting to see all season, and I'm excited to see how this freestyle run goes. Look at the sky wheelie from Monster Mutt up and over the backside of that racing lane. Just as we get down to these 30 seconds, he will be getting a score here in freestyle. We're passing those 30 seconds, and look at the combo up and over from van stack to van stack across the track. Looks like he's going to go for the step up here, up and over that massive mound. And getting back down on all 4 BKT tires. A nice easy landing. But we're getting down to the halfway point of this run. He's going to start needing to turn up the dial here if he wants to see a win. Look at the slap wheelie and setting it down before heading off the track there. Like he's going to combo it up, van stack to van stack once again. Going for the double. Stuffing the front end in. Going for a cartwheel. Down he goes. Rough landing on the roof at 50 seconds left on the clock. That's only going to be a 23 for Monster Mutt tonight. An unfortunate break for sure. That's definitely a truck that I've been looking forward to all season. And down he goes early. Disappointment for sure. Toro Loco taking the track now. 2 minutes on the clock. Looks like he's going to start us out on this racing lane. Going big there with some big air. Going for a slap wheelie. And he snaps the tie rod already. Just starting this run. No control over the steering in those rear tires. You see him pointing 2 opposite directions, but he's still going big out here in Arlington. He's crossing it up from the van stack, getting a little crooked there. You know, it could be a make or break thing, but if it's a make thing, you got to make do. And he's doing just that, hitting anything he can, any way he can, out on the track, really snapping those tires back Looking for something to hit here. Going backwards over the step up. Nicely done. And landing on those van stacks. And keeping it going. Hasn't ended up on 2 wheels or anything yet. So he's doing pretty solid for having a broken truck. Creeping up over. Going down for a stoppie here. Oh no! Clips the chassis and down he goes. With a minute left on the clock. That's only going to be a 17. For El Toro Loco, he did cross those 30 seconds. So he did get a score, but just not what he was looking for tonight. Not what we were looking for either. We want to see those trucks get destroyed, but not if it's going down like that. Next out on the track, though, we got Gravedigger. Needing no introduction, but getting one anyways. That purple and green wrecking machine out on the track, taking the lap. And like I said in racing, Gravedigger really needs to start getting these points up. 2 minutes on the clock here. And he's going big here in Arlington. And that's not necessarily a shot. Gravedigger is not afraid to go big. The problem is getting up on those bicycles. He tends to go down early. So I'm hoping he stays away from the bicycles unless he has to make a save. But just fill the clock. Fill the clock. Up and over that racing lane, taking on the cars in the corner. Just transition moves, looking for his next hit here. Going for the van stack, getting some big air. Uh-oh. Getting in trouble up on the sidewalls. Down he goes. Can he get a save? Come on, get the save. He gets it. Gravedigger manages to get back on all 4 BKZ tires. Going for the van double here. Getting some big air across the track. And looking for his next hit. Just as we get down to the halfway point of this run. Going back for that step up. Nice little bit of a sky wheelie up and over. Small slap wheelie on the end too. Very nice. Looking for his next move. Going for the van. Big air once again. What is next for Gravedigger? Spinning that truck around. Looks like he's going for that racing lane. Sky wheelie. Going for a slap wheelie. He is. Look at this. Beautiful slap wheelie from Gravedigger. One of his better moves, I would say, not just tonight, but all season. He loves those slap wheelies. Look at the air off of that massive hill. Big air from Gravedigger. 28 seconds left on the clock. What does he got for these fans? Cross thread. Up and over the step up. Oh no, down he goes. Right on the roof, and that is going to put him down at 20 seconds. 32 for Gravedigger tonight. He does take the lead, but unfortunately, I don't think that's going to hold all night. He might be able to grab some points, though. We'll see how the rest of the night goes here. Donkey Kong next out on the track. 2 minutes on the clock. Looks like he's going to start us out with this little car stack in the corner. Looking for a slap wheelie. Couldn't quite get those back tires under. Nosing over hard on the backside of that racing lane. Getting a little slap wheelie on the landing. Heading for that van stack up and over. Gonna combo that up. Nicely done. Keeping the flow going. Donkey Kong looking for his next hit. Looks like he's going to cross it up over the van stack a little bit. Oh, he's going for a slap wheelie. Walking it right into the other van stack on the other side of the track. Nicely done. Getting into a troublesome spot there in the corner, though. Clipping that dumpster. Donkey Kong going for the big hill. Getting some big air here in Arlington. Settling that truck down. Don't want to go into the dumpsters once again. Looking for the car stack, that racing lane, getting some nice air up and over. What do you got for these fans? Donkey Kong really got to start turning up the dial here. Give these fans something interesting to watch. Getting a little crooked on that landing there. I don't think that was intentional, but pulls it out either way. Cross thread all over this track. Hitting anything that's in his way. Spinning that truck around, looking for the van stack here. Getting some big air, gonna combo it up with the other one. He's nosing over hard though. Slap wheelie, stopping it right on the edge of the track. Nicely done from Donkey Kong, and he's gonna throw in some donuts here for these fans. 25 seconds left on the clock. What can Donkey Kong do here? Man, he's really getting into these donuts. 20 seconds left on the clock for Donkey Kong. Looking for the step up. Oh, stuffing that front end in. I don't think that was what he wanted to do, but trying to pull something out of his sky wheelie. Huge sky wheelie. And he's up on the sidewalls. Managing to get it back down on all four tires. just before the clock hits 0. Donkey Kong gets a 35, takes that top spot away from Gravedigger and fills the clock and sets it down on all 4 tires to close out the run. Nicely done from Donkey Kong. And I gotta say, he's been doing pretty well this season. Not so much in the beginning, but he's been stepping it up quite a bit as the season's gone on. Speaking of someone who's done well in the beginning of the season, though, Scarlet Bandit is coming out onto the track. She is a 2-time Freestyle Champion. And after a 2-show hiatus, she's definitely looking for another freestyle win. So we could see her go really big tonight. And I'm excited to see what she does here. 2 minutes on the clock. She's going big, I can tell. Big lineup and big air off of the van stack and a rough landing right down on all 4 BKT tires, getting the rebound right off of it. Heading up and over the cars in the corner, though. Looking for a slap wheelie. Couldn't quite get it. Putting a lot of power down, though, across the track. Looks like she's going to go right back for that van stack. Creeping over it. Looking for a combo here. Slap wheelie. Getting all crossed up. Up and over the van stack. Clipping the double a little bit on that ramp. Looking for the racing lane. Getting some big air. Scarlet Bandit pulling out some nice air here. Up on the sidewalls, too. Down in the corner, and she sets it back down. Nicely done from Scarlet Bandit. Keeping this run going. Goes over a bit. And gets a slap wheelie. Nicely done. Scarlet Bandit is killing it so far as we get down to the halfway point. Oh, a rough hit on that front end. Walking it out. Back tire to back tire. 1 wheel at a time. And setting it down. Scarlet Bandit is having a solid run. As long as she can fill the clock, we may have a new leader here. Look at the double slap wheelie from Scarlet Bandit. A combo there. She's going to go for the massive hill. Nicely done. Easy move, clipping the dumpster a bit. 30 seconds left on the clock for Scarlet Bandit. Looks like she's going to cross it up. Sideways over that step up. Nicely done. And going sideways over the step up on that massive hill, too. Scarlet Bandit looking for a big move here to really... Oh, no! Down she goes. Rolling that truck. Can she get the save? Oh, I don't think it's going to happen. 10 seconds left on the clock. Scarlet Bandit down, but gets a 35. Scarlet Bandit grabs the lead from Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong in second place right now. Gravedigger in third. Next out on the track, we got Destroyer coming out to finish out our first half. Destroyer had a rough show in Atlanta. Went over early on that motorhome hit. So he's looking to have a better show here. Grab some points. Get him up into the running for the World Finals if he can. Looks like he's going to start us out. 2 minutes on the clock. Going for a stoppie here on that step up. And combos it up with a wheelie. Look at this from Destroyer. What a move there. Destroyer going for the van stack. Looks like he's going to combo it up. Oh, stuffs that front end in hard. Looking for a save, and down he goes. At 1 minute and 40 seconds left on the clock. That's going to be a 0 for Destroyer. An unfortunate break for sure. Not the way he wanted to do it. That's 2 zeros in a row for Destroyer. But Scarlet Bandit holds our lead right now with 35. Donkey Kong right behind her with 35. Gravedigger with 32. And Monster Mutt with 23. El Toro Loco with 17. And Destroyer at the bottom of the pack right now with 0. If you guys are enjoying the show so far, though, please be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We got new shows just like this one every Saturday, and we are creeping up on the World Finals, November 17th through the 19th. Be here, subscribe, you do not want to miss it. But I can hear our next opponent taking the track now. Brutus is coming out, looking for his first hit here, and to kick off our second half, we got our racing champion from Atlanta. And he is tapping the dumpsters because he is a bit too excited here. 2 minutes on the clock, going big over that van stack. Crossing it up just a bit. Looking for his next hit. Looks like he's going for this racing lane. Getting some big air. Brutus going big. And that is not unusual for him. Look at the stoppie from Brutus. Backing it up right back over. Almost going over the tailgate there. But keeping it on all fours. Look at the complete complete cross thread, completely sideways over that van stack. Nobody has done that yet. And he has crossed that 30-second barrier. Brutus is going to be getting a score here in Arlington, going up and over that van stack once again. Looking for his next hit. Going for, oh, he brought out a motorhome. Look at this. Going right for it, up and over, and walking a wheelie down the downside of that hill. Next hit going for this van stack. Gonna combo it up too. Up and over. Nicely done from Brutus as we cross that halfway point. Brutus looking for a big hit here, getting some nice air. Gonna combo it up with the van stack and even clip the double a bit and keeping it nice and controlled. If Brutus can fill the clock and pull out a big move or two here, a couple wow moments. Look at this, completely sideways big air across the track. Brutus could be taking the lead, throws it in reverse. He's up on the sidewalls in reverse before setting it down. 30 seconds left on the clock. What can Brutus do to grab his first freestyle win of the season? Going big, look at the air from Brutus. Looking for that momentum stop. He can't quite get it up onto the nose on that balance point. Lost a lot of momentum there, but he's gonna throw it into some donuts. Throw it into some cyclones, excuse me. 5 seconds left on the clock, on the sidewalls, and down he goes. Brutus is done. That is going to be a 34, unable to grab the lead or second place. Brutus takes your third place spot. Here kicking off the second half of tonight's freestyle. Captain's Curse is next out on the track though. And this is another truck that likes to go big. He had a rough ending in Atlanta, going out early, getting tripped up. But 2 minutes on the clock here. He's going to go for the cars in the corner. Looking for a slap wheelie. Beautifully done from Captain's Curse. Known for some pretty solid slap wheelies, if I'm being honest here. Going to spin that truck around, looking for the racing lane. Backside. Getting a nice bit of air there. Looking for a stoppie. Couldn't quite find that balancing point. Just didn't have the rebound for it. But spinning around, going for the double, getting some big air. Nicely done across the track. Captain's Curse going for the blue lane now. Up and over that racing lane. Look at the air off of that blue lane. And a slap wheelie as well. Walking it down the track. Captain's Curse is having a solid run here. Crossing it up, completely clearing. Oh no! Down he goes, gonna get a save. I don't think it's gonna happen for him. Man, down goes Captain's Curse, only with a 20. An unfortunate break for sure. Captain's Curse is one of those trucks that at the beginning of the season, I would have told you he has a big chance at getting a freestyle win, and he hasn't grabbed one yet this season. But we still got 2 shows after this one, so it is a possibility. Max D next out on the track, or Maximum Destruction, I should say. Drifting that truck around, trying not to roll the truck over. With his record in racing. 2 minutes on the clock. Huge sky wheelie for Maximum Destruction. Absolutely slamming the back end of that chassis into the ground. Gonna take on the red racing lane. 2 racing lanes in a row. Trying to make up for that lost lap. Oh, look at the stoppie. Off of one wheel for a second too. Maximum Destruction is starting off in freestyle pretty solid, but that is not a shock. Maximum Destruction has 2 freestyle wins under his belt so far this season. Looking for another one tonight. But then again, so is the whole back half of this bracket. And he's going to throw it up for another stoppie. Maximum Destruction killing it with the momentum stoppies tonight so far. And he's walking it right back over that racing lane and gets a slap stoppie. Or a slap moonwalk. What a move from Maximum Destruction. He's going to cross thread, land right on top of that motorhome. Maximum Destruction is pulling out some moves tonight. We are halfway through this freestyle run, and we still got a second half to go. So I'm curious to see what he's going to bring out here. Stuffing that front end a bit. Oh, looking for a save, but it's not going to happen. 46 seconds left on the clock for Max D. 25 for Max D as well, putting him just above Monster Mutt. Next out on the track, though, we got Predator coming out. Predator is another one of those trucks that has some pretty solid freestyles. 2 minutes on the clock. He's going to go for the backside of that racing lane, pulling out his signature sky wheelies and a couple signature slap wheelies as well. Drifting that truck around, looking for the backside of the blue lane. Beautiful sky wheelie, textbook sky wheelie. And walking it out too, look at this. Front wheel's not even tapping the ground. Here over on that blue lane. Up and over that car set. Uh-oh, getting crooked, but setting it back down. Predator absolutely nailed the save right there after getting into some trouble. Looks like he's going to take on the cars in the opposite corner now. Sky wheelie, big sky wheelie. He is absolutely killing them, but that is no surprise. Predator is absolutely known for his sky wheelies on the Throwback Tour. Going up and over the van stack, looking for a combo with a slap wheelie. Up and over the opposite van stack. Nicely done, and we are down to the second half of this freestyle run. Getting some big air up and over that red lane. Slap wheelie into the cars, up on the nose here. Keep it going, nicely done. Pulling that front end right back under and getting the moonwalk. Predator nailing that move. Looking for his next hit now. Going for the double. Up and over, sky wheelie over the back half of it. Nicely done from Predator. Gonna take on that van stack, getting some big air across the track. 25 seconds left of this freestyle run. He's gonna spin that truck around and go for that motorhome. Up and over. Getting a wheelie up and over that entire hill. And walking it down the backside a bit as well. 10 seconds left, big air and completely clearing that van stack. And trying to get that truck stopped before the wall. And he's gonna reverse move for the finish. And that is gonna do it. 32 for Predator. Not necessarily the best score. I got a little too excited saying 32. But that is gonna be a 32 for Predator. And he's gonna finish it off with some cool moves here. For these fans should have pulled this out during freestyle. Maybe he could have got higher than a 32. Trying to walk it back over that motorhome, but ends up on top of it. And that is going to do it for Predator one last time. And next out on the track, we got Zombie, our racing runner-up here tonight, and our tour runner-up as far as points are concerned. And he is going to be the second to last truck here tonight in Arlington. It looks like he might be taking a lap here. Zombie walking that truck across the track. Zombie has some awesome slap wheelies, and you cannot discount him on the freestyle run as a whole. And look at this, up on two wheels, trying to keep it up here. Looking for a save, up on the sidewalls, and sets it back down. Zombie gets an awesome save there in the back of the track. Big air over that red racing lane and gets a slap wheelie, getting tripped up on those cars a little bit. They are in a bit of an awkward place if you're looking for a slap wheelie off of that racing lane. And look at the air from Zombie as he combos it up over that yellow van stack. I guess blue. The paint's blue. Going big up and over the hill there as we get down to a minute here. We got a minute and 15 seconds left on the clock for Zombie as he crosses it up, looking for that double. Kind of stuffs that chassis in just a bit, kills a bit of momentum, but he's still running, he's still on all four BKT tires. So we are looking for some big moves here as we cross that 1 minute mark. Zombie going up and over that step up and a little bit of a slap wheelie, looking for his next move. Looks like he's gonna go for the step up on the big hill, up and over that motorhome, and another truck walking a wheelie down the backside of that hill. He's gonna spin it around, looking for that racing lane. Big air. Zombie arms waving in the wind. And look at the sky wheelie. Oh my goodness! Zombie tries to pull out a front flip down in the bottom of the track. And that's going to tie him up with a 32 as he went out early. But man, Zombie trying to pull out some big moves. You got to give it to him. 2 minutes on the clock for Medusa, our racing champion here tonight. Nosing over pretty hard, stuffing that front of that chassis in, but pulling out a slap wheelie. So it worked in her favor. Looking for her next hit here. She's going for the other racing lane now. Big air from Medusa. Medusa has had a taste of a freestyle win now, so she's looking for another one. She had one taste and now she's addicted. We'll see if she can throw down a solid run here. She walks a wheelie down the backside of that double after comboing it up. Looking for the hill, getting some nice air. But who doesn't get some nice air over that hill? Big old ramp in the back of the track, but she's getting sideways in the air here. Nicely done, keeping it on all four tires. Looking for her next hit. Crab walking over to the cars. Going for a slap wheelie. Nicely done, pulling that rear end underneath. Looking for a double like Scarlet Bandit did, but just didn't have the rebound to get those back tires underneath. Gonna combo it up here, getting a little crooked, but keeping it going. Just clipping those cars in the corner of the track. Looks like she's gonna cross it up like Brutus did, or like Max D did, and landing right on top of that motorhome, rolling the truck. Oh, up on top of the dumpsters for a second and setting it back down. Letting her keep running. Oh, Medusa's going for a backflip. I don't know if I can say she nailed it, but she got something. That's a 24 seconds left on the clock, and that's a 36 for Medusa. Medusa grabs the lead. Our last truck of the night is our freestyle winner, Medusa, with 36, grabbing the double down as well. Scarlet Bandit with 35, Donkey Kong 35, Brutus with 34, Zombie with 32, Predator 32, Gravedigger 32, and Maximum Destruction with 25. Monster Mutt with 23, Captain's Curse with 20, and El Toro Loco with 17. Destroyer down at the bottom with 0. And El Toro Loco, unfortunately, is our points loser tonight. So El Toro Loco will be subbed out next Throwback Tour show. Let's take a look at our season points here. Medusa, after her double down, holds on to that lead, obviously, with 162 points. Zombie with 126, Predator 99, and Maximum Destruction with 84. Brutus has 74, Captain's Curse with 69, Scarlet Bandit with 67, and Destroyer with 63. Donkey Kong with 59, Gravedigger with 47, El Toro Loco with 30, and our substitute tonight, unfortunately, Monster Mutt with only 3 points. He will not be seeing the World Finals. But if you guys enjoyed the show tonight, please be sure to hit that subscribe button. We got new shows just like this one every Saturday. This is round 8 out of 10. You do not want to miss the World Finals coming up November 17th through the 19th. We got qualifying, racing and two-wheel skills, and freestyle. All 3 tours are going to meet up and battle it out for the top spots in those competitions. You can also find me on Instagram at Rorsrps. We got all kinds of extra content, including early access to the week's racing bracket, pit party pictures, full season points breakdowns, and more. But thank you guys so much for watching. You do not want to miss the rest of the season, so stick around, hit that subscribe button. I will see you guys next Saturday.